So I'm like, he was like typing GLHF, and he kept saying, why you know GLHF? And I'm like typing question mark, and I realized the game's been going on. I was doing that thing where I alt-tab, but because it's hard to swarm, my workers have been mining, so I queued up like a lot of workers, and I felt like I was back in Bronze League where I was just making a depot, but I had 4 SCVs up. But I still won. I still won.
You know, there's this very, very famous game of a StarCraft Brood War Canadian pro gamer. His name was Gur, and he was playing on this map, Lost Temple. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Yes.
And they were in close positions, PVT, and he accidentally started a minute late, and he won the game still.
How did he stop?
PVT
what do you
close
mean you
position.
accidentally started off late?
Like, he wasn't there. He was AFK.
Oh. Was it like a live televised match?
Nope.
Oh.
It was just a replay I was watching.
That'd be so fun, man, to like watch someone do that. Like, if MVP was like, all right, I'm so much better than life that tonight for game number 3 randomly, I'm just gonna start for a minute late, man. He's like, I'm sorry, I was just adjusting my LG monitor and like doing like just plugging all his sponsors and everything, and then he starts a minute late and still beats life. I feel like MVP could get away with that.
Only MVP. He's a breed of his own, man. Nobody is like MVP.
Man, he's gotten to the GSL finals 6 times.
That's it?
Well, he's gotten to 7 if you count Code A, but he's by far the winningest player in GSL. He's won over 100 televised matches.
He's the best player in the world. Period.
Yes, I think so too.
He makes Nesty look like a noob. Oh my god, did I just say that?
No.
I'm just kidding, guys.
Oh, okay, I guess so. And it says that he's a lot better. But
oh, Alicia found the command center.
Yeah, that's going to be annoying. He's going to have to pull his SCV off, maybe fight for a little bit. It's one of those things where like, I have to pull off 2 SCVs because I have to deal with this probe. It's just annoying, man. Like, I can't even say anything else than that. And sometimes even players like MC pull 2 more probes, 3 more probes, and harasses that command center, and just you can't do anything about it. You only have SCVs. You win command center first. You can't make units. It's super frustrating.
It is. And again, look at this. BeastyQT is being harassed all over the place. This command center is coming considerably late, and that's a problem because BeastyQT was actually banking on this one command center being the supply depot unblocker. You can see 19 out of 19, so this is actually affecting BeastyQT's build quite substantially. And look at this. Zella coming in.
Uh-oh.
Front row indeed, Shaggy.
The bunker is not going to be up in time. 1 Marine just started. This is...
Oh, lift up your...
Beastie! Oh, no! The Zella gets the other side, and he's like, oh, my lord. Why did I do this?
Oh, my goodness.
Bad day to be that SCV on patrol, man.
Yes, sir.
This is not good. So the SCV does, sorry, the Marine does pop out. And
BeastyQT shouldn't lose any SCVs, though. He should micro this well enough that he doesn't have to worry. But a Stalker is getting over here. If he cancels, no, he's not going to be able to cancel that bunker.
No, he's not going to be able to do anything.
Oh,
there.
He kills an SCV.
Oh, yes, very nice.
Not bad.
But Alicia still controls the bottom of the ramp, so...
Oh, Alicia's so incredibly ahead right now.
Yeah, he's got Nexus.
He delayed the orbital command center. I mean, the purpose of going command center first is to get a better economy. Right now, BeastyQT is better off just going barracks command center than doing this. He lost a lot of SCVs. Look at that, 17 to 24. 3 SCVs in the beginning stage. That's actually quite substantial. And look at this. Because he knows his opponent has no ability to go something like, oh, I don't know, a Banshee play. He's going ahead and just throwing down 3 additional gateways. Normally you go 2 gateways and then a robo. He's like, nope, don't need to go robo. Let me just apply pressure. No problemo.
Yeah, I see what you're saying with this. And Alicia is able to really capitalize because now he's also got gases going. And it's going to be a very long time before Beastie will have any answer to just what Protoss has. I mean, he's not getting gas, so that means he can't get things like Marauders out, can't tech. And that gives basically Stalkers against a Marine army. Alicia has 4 gates, and 4 gates, and we'll get halfway done.
Scary.
That's
And ladies and gentlemen, these are Korean Stalkers, so they don't die to Marines. Just want to throw that out there. You don't have to worry about this micro, because Alicia will not lose it. Major was actually talking to me about Marines against Stalkers. I'm like, oh yeah, because I do a little bit of a risky build where I go Marines in the early game, and then I use my Marines to actually push out and put down a bunker. and that's a time when a lot of Protoss actually have a single stalker out in the field. He goes, in Korea, you're not going to be able to do that. I'm like, why? He's like, Korean stalkers are much different than foreigner stalkers. Yeah. They kill all your Marines and they never die.
They have more damage, more hit points, they move faster. In fact, you're probably playing on a different mod of the map. You might want to check that. Although, look at this. BC also has the 3rd command center, and we see 6 gates. I feel like I'm having a deja vu between Mana and Ganzi, Andre. 6 gate versus 3 orbital.
Yeah.
Except there's only 2 bunkers instead of 3. It is Metropolis. You can kind of use a little bit of high ground to your advantage compared to Muspelheim, but this is... I don't know. Oh, man, and BC sees the pylon, so he should know.
SCVs go. SCVs go.
SCVs need to do something.
SCVs go. SCVs go. Sorry, guys. I won't do that anymore.
I mean, I think he might think it might be a 4-gate pressure, but there's SCVs 6 gates.
SCVs go.
He needs the SCVs. He's building 2 more bunkers. He's layering them. That's smart.
SCVs. Yeah, SCVs went.
All right. Can Alicia still do this? He's got a handful of force fields.
Force field, force field, force field, force field. Kill all SCVs. Back up. Repeat.
All right, well, we'll see what's going on. Guardian Shield pops, and Alicia gets force fields to prevent any kind of repair on it, at least from behind. So those 2 bunkers will drop. Will BC have enough time to get the other 2 bunkers up as well? The Stalkers are pushing in. These Zealots are trying to pressure onto that 1 bunker, and it finally drops another mass warp in. Man, Alicia's making this look way easier than what Mana did against Ganzi.
Yeah.
Those Stalkers picking off the bunkers again. GG. And
Frodan,
wow,
those aren't
Korean stalkers.
Yeah, those aren't foreign stalkers. Those are Korean stalkers.
Man,
that's how easy it is to kill 4 bunkers instead of 3.
How did that look so much easier than Mana? I guess. Wow. I mean, I kind of, if you dissect the play, you can kind of say it, but it just to be able to make it look that easy, because we saw both sides of the coin. Ganzi looked like he was barely going to hold it. Mana had to really use some cool, like, crisis management tactics to stay alive. But then Alicia's just like, yeah, force field, target, I win. And it was like one of those weird situations where that build looks so strong in the right hands and looks pretty feeble in others.
Mana actually attack moved when he was facing off against Ganzi, so the Stalkers are actually sitting on 6 range. In that game, you saw all the Stalkers move up. Actually, do we have that on instant replay? I'm not sure. But you're going to see in this instant replay, the Stalkers, the Sentries, the Zealots actually moving into like 3, 4, 5 range, so all of them can do their total DPS. And that's what's so powerful about it. That's the difference in 6 gates, and that's something important that you guys should actually never remember, because you shouldn't do 6 gates.
That's right. You shouldn't be 6 gating.
Especially
if you're playing against Gretorp and me.
Especially that. Okay, so watch this. Instead of the natural just attack move and then let your units actually attack from the longest place, you can see that slow stutter step inside. And now the Stalkers are just readjusting on the top. That's a very big difference. So the Zealots are still tanking most of the damage, and now watch that slow crawl, attack, move up, just to get better positioning. And now he works on the other 2 bunkers. Watch this, attack, move up, yeah, just so that he can get all of his Stalkers engaging on those bunkers.
And BeastyQT. We went back to camera 1. BeastyQT. I was in the zone, man. This is how I did my science labs back in chemistry class. I was like this, keeping up my glasses because it was getting really close to the beakers and the Erlenmeyer masks. Guys, Erlenmeyer flasks. I said that really backwards. Thank you so much to Cooler Master, the sponsor of that game in the series, for special.
And you said you didn't learn anything from my school. Do you know what I was doing in my chemistry labs?
Erlenmeyer flasks, not Erlenmeyer masks.
I was not being there.
That's right. I didn't even learn that much from chemistry, although I did learn more chemistry from Breaking Bad than I did from whatever my teacher's name was. I don't even remember. Guys, we'll be back with our last series of the day, Loli versus Hero. Another foreigner versus Korean, another European versus a Korean. We'll have all this and more when we return. Don't go anywhere. Week 6 Division 3 is still about to finish up with this last series. Be right back.